Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a Golden State Warriors fan. We're going to be looking into the future and talking about why I believe next season, the Warriors are going to be one of the best teams in the NBA. When talking about this season, I'm gonna be honest, the Warriors aren't doing that well, but I'm here to confirm this. Next year, they're gonna be a whole different team. So if you're a Warriors fan and you wanna know more, you're gonna love this. But quickly, before I get out of the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Warriors.
When I look at the team as presently constructed, if you told me that Klay Thompson comes back, but you still have a Kelly Oubre, and you still have an Andrew Wiggins, and you got a James Wiseman, and you got Pascal, and you got Draymond Green and these boys, with Steph and Klay healthy? Oh, please. You're going to the conference finals. Easily. And I'm telling you that right now. They understand everybody's going to come at them. When Steph is balling, it's a different game. When he's struggling a little bit, as he has over the last 7 or 8 meetings against the Los Angeles Lakers, where they've held him under 20 points, that's a different ball game. But when Klay and Steph are on the court together, this is the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. And Steph Curry is the greatest shooter since man was created. That's who he is.
I don't care what any Golden State Warrior haters are saying, the Warriors are going to be amazing next year. This year so far, the Warriors are having a very underwhelming season. There are so many factors on why, but I do believe their struggles this year is kind of a blessing in disguise for the Warriors 2022 season. As I'm making this video, the Warriors have a record of 25-28, which ranks them as the 10th seed in the West. And from what it looks like, if they want to make the playoffs, they're going to have to keep winning games, but also win the play-in tournament. If I were to have a bold prediction, I do believe the Warriors could be a top 8 seed where they make the playoffs, but ultimately, with the roster they have right now, I don't believe they have what it takes to beat the 1st or 2nd seed in the Western Conference. This year so far, Stephen Curry is having an amazing year. He's doing whatever he can to keep the Warriors afloat. He's averaging about 30 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.3 steals, and 0.1 blocks. His numbers right now are very close to his MVP season, but honestly, Steph can't do it alone and he needs help. That's why the Warriors are struggling. They need that one guy that can help Steph, because no man is an island in life. But oh boy, am I telling you guys this, the Warriors are going to be one of the best teams in the NBA next year, and for this video, I'm going to be giving you guys key points of why I believe so. I'm saying this right now, next year, I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors go to the NBA Finals. The first reason why the Warriors will be very good next year, it's pretty obvious. It's because Klay Thompson is coming back from his injury. We all know this season, Klay was actually supposed to play. We all know 2 years ago when the Warriors lost in the NBA Finals to the Toronto Raptors, Klay was dealing with a torn ACL. He ultimately missed the whole season last year, but of course after a great rehab, he was expected to play this season as well. But after getting hit with another injury before the NBA season actually started, Klay Thompson will be missing this season as well, just as the previous. But from what we are hearing from the Golden State Warriors front office, from Steve Kerr, and from Klay himself, he is healthy, he's on the right track during rehab, and from what it looks like, he's going to be back in opening tip for the 2022 season. Over the past few seasons, the Warriors were very competitive because of the Splash Brothers of Steph and Klay. Of course, they also had Kevin Durant, but even before they had Kevin Durant with Steph and Klay alone, they were already championship contenders, already one of the best teams in the league. And that's why I believe with Klay coming back, it's going to bring the Warriors back to what they used to be. I know the injuries that Klay has been hit with are big injuries, but I do believe the playing style of Klay, which is a catch and shoot player, his game is not going to change. He's one of the deadliest shooters in NBA history. This year we've seen it that Steph needs a player that can score more than 20 a game alongside himself, and that's why with Klay, we all know he's easily going to put up plus 22 night in and night out. The next reason why I believe the Warriors are going to be amazing is because James Wiseman, we all know he was their rookie this year, the second overall pick, had 1 year to be established, 1 year to get experience in the NBA, and I do believe next year his role is going to increase on the Warriors rotation. He's going to be their starting center and potentially be a double-double threat night in and night out on a nightly basis. So far this year, James Wiseman has shown us signs that he has a lot of potential. We all know he's 19 years old, has a lot to learn, but with his size, his skills, and athletic ability, I do believe he could be a great dominant superstar one day in the NBA. With next season being Stephen Curry's final year on the Golden State Warriors contract, I do believe they're going to have to do everything they can to win the championship, and James Wiseman is going to be a big factor on why they're going to be competitive. As I mentioned before, he's just amazing at his age, and he's simply going to be a monster. I believe this season was more of a learning experience for James Wiseman, seeing how the NBA works. We all know he was a rookie, he hit the rookie wall multiple times, but when talking about an NBA rookie sophomore season, that is simply usually when they break out. Next year, I want to see James Wiseman put up about 18 points per game and maybe 10 rebounds. That would be amazing. My next key point on this video is talking about the Warriors' depth on their roster, and next year, they're basically going to have everybody they have on the roster this year, plus of course Klay Thompson. The Warriors are going to have Steph back, of course, Draymond Green, of course James Wiseman, they have Klay, they're still going to have Andrew Wiggins, which I believe is going to be a big factor, while having their young players of Eric Paschall and even Jordan Poole. And from what we're hearing, they're trying to sign Kelly Oubre back to be a bench player and their sixth man. I believe if the Warriors are able to re-sign Kelly Oubre on a cheap deal, move some money around, and have Kelly come off the bench, I do believe he's going to be a great scoring punch that would certainly help the Warriors' offensive system night in and night out. Just imagine a starting lineup of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and then James Wiseman, while having Kelly Oubre, Jordan Poole, Eric Paschall, and even Kevon Looney off the bench. Maybe re-sign Kent Bazemore. I love this rotation. I do believe this is a championship contender. The fact that this year the Warriors don't have a good chance of winning the chip, the point is this season with the Warriors roster building chemistry, building trust, I do believe that trust and chemistry is going to lead to a greater 2022 season. But a big key point that I want to put out is talking about Stephen Curry himself and the fact that he's still in his prime, and this is going to be a big reason why they're going to be contenders. We all know Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter of NBA history, the greatest shooter of all time, and getting his splash brother of Klay Thompson, who isn't far off, is going to keep the Warriors competitive, and every single game, the opposing team is just going to have more problems guarding the perimeter. We all know this year with Stephen Curry being their only splash brother who is playing, other teams can just defensively focus on Steph, maybe follow him around screens, and that's why it's harder for the Warriors to be successful, as many NBA teams know their game plan. But with Klay coming back and Steph and him both in his prime, it's gonna make a big difference. They're both ready to win again. With Stephen Curry only being 33, I do believe he has a lot to offer still in the NBA. From what we're hearing, he's gonna sign a supermax contract extension. That's very possible. Stephen Curry is an NBA favorite, he is a franchise player, and I do believe he wants another championship before he retires. But the last thing that I do want to point out is talking about free agency. I do believe this summer a lot of NBA free agents know the Warriors are going to be competitive. The Warriors have always been a very popular free agent destination, and that's why I do believe the Warriors will be getting some good role players to assist them on their championship run. The only problem is though, they don't have a lot of money to offer. Most of the contracts they give out have to be veterans minimum, but knowing Bob Myers, he knows how to find the perfect role players, free agents that will become bang for the buck. I want to see the Warriors maybe targeting somebody like Jeremy Lin, maybe somebody like Dwight Howard, maybe JaVale McGee, somebody that would simply boost the Warriors bench. But ultimately guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Warriors 2022 season and why I believe they're going to be one of the best teams in the NBA. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you believe the Warriors are going to be amazing? Put your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!